I mean,
you need it, right? I mean, putting up 4 goals, so we need it. And just recapping some things that we do, and especially the power play. Those are the difference in the games, the special teams, and we haven't been good on that. But we need to work on everything, right? So that's what we did today.
Last weekend didn't get as many goals in transition as you guys would be getting. Was that just the way the game played out, or did they?
Well, I guess it could be, but Matt Vince is a really good goalie too, right? When you score, you're earning your goals against him. So their defense is good, and we outshot them, I think, by 8 or 9. I can't remember, but we had some real good quality chances and good goalies make big saves when they need to, and he did that.
Troy, a couple of the guys have mentioned the spirits on the team seem to be up still under the circumstances. Is that something you stressed? Does it come from the veterans and the players, just making sure everybody doesn't get down when things aren't going so well in the win-loss?
Yeah, it's a combination. You're right. 7 losses in a row can really take a toll on you. But we have some cagey veterans, guys that have been through so many different things, and if we don't believe in ourselves, obviously nobody else is believing us. And we just have to continue to keep clawing away, and hopefully we get a bounce here or there, and get a win and get that swagger back and get right back at it.
Even with the way things have been going, you can clinch home field next week with a win. How much of a motivator has that been, and can it still be?
Well, it's been a motivator since the Minnesota game we lost in overtime, right? We just needed a win there too, right? So it's been 5 games, and it's good to be home. We like to be home. I thought last game we played at home, we owned for 3 quarters we played real well, and I thought we owned the play. And then the 4th quarter we fell apart. So, it's nice to be home, but we're playing defending champions, and they, they're 12 or 11-1 or 12-1 in our division, so they're good. I mean, there's no question about it. So we have a work to do.
Have you made any roster moves? I know we got Watt coming off the suspended list, and have you figured all that out for tonight yet?
Yeah, we have. Watt is going to be in, and Brownie's out, and then we're staying with the same offensive unit that was in Rochester. I thought we played real well as a unit. Of course, we'd like to have a little bit more goals, but the work ethic is there, and we just need a little bit of polish.
Mitch Jones kind of carved himself a nice place in the lineup already. He's been pretty good in the first 3 games he's played.
He's been real good. Young kid, he's fast. 10 loose balls last game, and that's out of the back end. And there's a couple little mistakes that he made, but his effort is real good, and that's what we strive on, is effort and work, and he did a good job of that.
Not easy to do that, to come in mid-season.
No, but he's an athlete, right? Plays hockey, and he's going at it full tilt with hockey. So it just took a little bit of while to get the stick going again and that. But he's in real good shape, and he's got it right. He's all about team, so it's an easy adjustment for him.
Troy, you've talked a little bit about Anthony Cosmo as your MVP of the team for the entire season. I was wondering if I could we could go down a couple other awards if you were going to hand them out, like offensive. If you had to give an offensive player of the year, or
well, I mean, for us, I mean, and this is just my opinion, but I thought Joey Rezateris has been the most consistent offensive player that we've had. I can't remember how many games he's scored in, but Joey does all the little things for our team, and he's not the flashiest of players, but he just works, and there's never, you watch him come off the bench and he busts through the defensive zone and bangs bodies and creates space for himself, creates space for his teammates, drives, gets loose balls. He's just he's full of energy, and he's been scoring, so he's been real good for us.
What on defense?
I think our defense is our strength of our team. To be honest, we've got 4 or 5 guys that have been playing every game and battled every game, and so I mean, I would like to give it to them as a unit, because they battle, right, and they've been good, and Anthony Cosmo is obviously a big part of that defense as well. So they've been good.
And is there someone you'd think would be an unsung hero that maybe doesn't get any recognition or deserves a lot more than he gets?
Yeah, Rory Smith. I mean, there's a warrior right there. Here's a guy that takes shots, and earlier in the season he took a shot in the throat. The ball hit him in the throat, and our doc was on the doctor came from the stands to the bench, and we needed Rory on the next shift, and he just had to give the doc a push out of the way and get it on the floor. I mean, he just competes, right? He's a throwback. Let me tell you that. He's real good.
That wasn't so hard.
No, all right, thanks, guys.
Thanks.